morning! Well, almost afternoon because I forgot to set my alarm. Everybody, and happy Wednesday! And because it is a little bit late, we're gonna dive right into things. And of course, because it is Wednesday, we are gonna check out my all-time favorite Goodwill. Let's go see what they got. Well, we're starting things off a little slow, not too much going on in the VHS, but I can't pass up some more WWF for the store. Oh, okay, I see. On the end cap here is where all the good VHS are. We have some more WWF, an out-of-print movie I gotta get my hands on, and one of the coolest cover arts to Night of the Living Dead I've ever seen. A documentary about Mini Coopers? That sounds awesome! Oh, my mistake. Make that 2 documentaries about Mini Coopers. And that does about do it for the media. Not too much in the way of anything new going on since last week, but that's okay because we still have the entire rest of the store to check out. On second thought, things are starting to get a little creepy. Let's get out of here and head on to our next store. But first, lunch. Definitely lunch. Oh yeah, that's the horrible, greasy, fattening, gonna kill me within the next year stuff. All right, that is better. Nice and full, my strength is back, and that's good because I'm gonna need my strength because we gotta go through the creepy alley. All right, we're out of the creepy alley and back at the open door ministry thrift shop because I want to get some more VHS. Well, I may have came for the VHS, but I am more than happy to pick up some DVDs. And what the heck, while I'm here, I might as well grab a few books. These are amazing. Oh, all right, let's get home and let's see what I picked up. Alright guys, back home and we have a lot to get through. As you saw, 2 full shopping bags of goodies from the Open Door Ministry Thrift Shop and another bag of goodies from Goodwill as well. Lots of media picked up today, and in total I paid right around $16 for everything you're about to see here. That is an amazing deal. So much picked up for so little. That is fantastic. So all right, let's get down to it. And I guess first we'll take a look at what I picked up from the Open Door Ministry Thrift Shop because it happens to be sitting right here in front of me. So I did end up picking up a whole bunch of books. Books have been selling somewhat well at the Cinemastic, the store, as of recent. So I picked some more up. This is all for the store, not for me. This was really cool. We have the Spooktacular Halloween Party book. How awesome is that? It's full of all kinds of really cool things you can do at parties and whatnot, and like things you can make. What year is this? From 1989. Oh my gosh, that just makes this like 100 times more cool than I thought it was. Yeah, 1989. That is so cool. This is great. This is totally something that I would have like remembered my mother having or something like that back when I was a kid, when, you know, we would throw a Halloween party for me and my friends and stuff. This is so cool. All kinds of awesome things you can do for a party. That is totally awesome. Had to grab that. Then I grabbed some more Christopher Pike because Christopher Pike has been selling like crazy well. As I said, Christopher Pike and R.L. Stine, big sellers at the store, so had to grab that. Then 3 more horror books here. These are always fun too. We have 3 terrifying tales from the Midnight Library, Blood and Sand. Gettysburg Ghost Gang. I love this because I go to Gettysburg all the time. It's maybe like 2-ish hours away from me. That's awesome. Then we have The Ghost of Crutchfield Hall. I think I'm saying that correctly. And Haunted Houses. Are You Scared Yet? The chilling tales of creepy crawlers, ghosts, dust creatures. That's the first I've ever heard of a dust creature. And more. So very, very awesome. Then we got 2 vampire books. We have Vampire Plagues, London, 1850. And this is the Craven Heart's Curse. Yeah, a Vampire Island story. I have no idea, but 2 vampire books, so fun. Now these, oh my gosh, I had to grab these. I saw these and was just like, wow, these have to be in my store. I don't care if they never sell. I gotta have these in my store. They're too awesome. We have 4 Full House books. Look at these. We have Full House Michelle, Full House Stephanie, oh, I'm sorry, I guess these have titles. Full House Michelle, My Two Best Friends, Full House Stephanie, Doubles or Nothing, Full House Stephanie, P.S. Friends Forever. Look at those sweet blades. And Full House Michelle, My Almost Perfect Plan. That is totally awesome. That is just amazing. Oh my gosh, I was blown away by these. That is just fantastic. Had to grab those. Then I saw this, thought it was interesting. We had The Muppets, the Movie Journal novel. Awesome. Includes 8 pages of color photos, and indeed it does. I love this movie. This might be my favorite Muppet movie. I love it so much. It's so good. And then the sequel to it was just very mediocre. I didn't really care much for it. Then we have the Aladdin movie storybook. So awesome as well. All kinds of like sketches and stuff in here. This isn't just like images from the movie. There's like all kinds of like concept art and all kinds of cool stuff like that. So this is really, really neat. I was pretty excited when I came across this. I mean, look at that. That's like a storyboard sketch right there. That is really, really cool. So I love how they did that. I like how it's not just the story and then images just from the movie. It's all kinds of like storyboard and concept art and stuff. That is really, really cool. And, oh wait, okay, we'll take a look at this. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, the official movie book. I had to grab that. It was totally awesome. I loved this movie when I was a kid. I still like this movie. It's really good. Soundtrack's a lot of fun as well. And then these, all right, I just had to pick these up. I just threw them in. They looked interesting. I'm sure somebody out there might be interested in these. We have Twilight books. Yeah. Let's see. We have Twilight, the complete illustrated movie companion. Let's see, Twilight Saga New Moon. And Twilight Saga Eclipse. That's the first 3 movies, right? If I'm not mistaken, I believe. So that is pretty awesome. I had to grab these. Again, I know somebody out there is going to enjoy these, get a kick out of them. That is fun. I don't hate the Twilight movies. I'm okay with them. I don't love them, but I'm okay with them. Then I grabbed, and this is the whole reason why I went out to the Open Door Ministry thrift shop in the first place, was to grab basically a bunch of Disney VHS, because those have been selling very well at the store recently as well. I just actually sold a whole bunch of them, and I kind of wanted to beef up my Disney stuff, so I went out and bought some more. Although this isn't Disney, but I had to grab it because this just looked interesting. This is Too Smart to Start, Too Cool to Smoke. Smoke-free class of 2000. Look at this giant clamshell. And there you go. It's got the VHS inside and this little pamphlet. I guess teaching you all about why you're not supposed to smoke and whatnot. Probably something that was meant for schools. I'm guessing the your teacher would show this in class, and it wouldn't make any difference whatsoever. I'm not a big fan of programs like Dare and stuff like that, because I don't think they actually work. I don't know. I'm drug free. I've never smoked. I've never drank alcohol. Nothing like that. I smoked marijuana once in 7th grade. That was it. Only drug I've ever done in my entire life. I've never drank alcohol. Nothing like that. I did that once. It was like, well, that's stupid. Never doing anything again. Never, ever did anything again. But 99.9% of everybody I know drinks or smokes or does drugs. I mean, even at the age now of 35, a lot of my friends still drink, smoke, and do drugs. So I really don't think Dare did anything to help anybody not do drugs, because everybody I know does drugs. So, I mean, maybe not like hardcore drugs. I'm not saying everybody out there is smoking crack cocaine or shooting up heroin, but, you know, they drink or they smoke cigarettes or they smoke weed or something like that. So I don't really think Dare really did anything. So I I don't really think stuff like this helps anybody out or really does anything. I think it's kind of a waste of time. That's just my opinion. But so this is really cool. I thought this was just neat, and I had to grab it. It was just, it's weird, it's different, it's interesting. But then again, I grabbed a whole bunch of Disney VHS. We have The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I've always found that artwork interesting. It's kind of just like, it's simple, but I just think it's interesting. I like that. Mary Poppins, The Sword in the Stone, The Aristocats, Fox and the Hound, Toy Story, and Toy Story 2. A Goofy movie. I'm very excited to have that for the store. That is awesome. The Three Lives, Thomasina. Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, an actual decent sequel, and So Dear to My Heart, another great one as well. So again, just had to pick all those up for the store since Disney has been selling very well, and I just sold a whole bunch of it, so I wanted to beef up my Disney clamshells. And then I grabbed one title for me, and this was too cool. I had to grab this. That is The Dust Bowl, a film by Ken Burns. And because it's by Ken Burns, that means it's going to be awesome and very well done. This is cool. I certainly know about the Dust Bowl. I remember learning about it in high school, and then I've seen many other documentaries on it. I'm very fascinated with this whole like Great Depression time of the year. Very horrible for the country. And like people were just not doing well. I mean, the country I don't think has ever been that bad before. We've had you know, recessions and stuff before, but this is, I think, the worst like the country has like ever been, with people just being out of jobs and not being able to eat, and families just you know, in ruins and whatnot, and looking for anything they could do to put some food on the table. It wasn't even about money. It was just, you know, we need to feed our family. You know, things like that. Okie dogs. You guys know what an okie dog is. I mean, yeah. Crazy times. And the Dust Bowl was just nuts. People farming and not farming correctly and ruining the land. And these huge windstorms coming. And if you've ever seen, I mean, look at that. That's a good picture right there. There are better pictures than this online. Look up pictures of the Dust Bowl. It's crazy. There would be like a little house and this huge, gigantic wall of dust just coming at it. I mean, it looks like a tsunami. It's just huge. It's insane. I couldn't even imagine living like in the Dust Bowl, like out in like the Midwest when all this was going on. That's just crazy and nuts. So yeah, so really interesting. I probably know, you know, a lot of the information they're going to be giving me, but I don't care. I love watching documentaries, even on stuff I'm already somewhat familiar with. Should be great. I've never seen this, and again, it's Ken Burns, and his documentaries are always fantastic. Yeah, had to grab it. It's actually a 2-disc set, which is really cool. Yeah, looking forward to checking that out. That was an awesome find. All right, so that was it for what I picked up from the Open Door Ministry Thrift Shop. So now on to what I grabbed from Goodwill. And unfortunately, I don't think they had really restocked all that much. I don't think they've gotten really much in over the last week. So there wasn't a ton to choose from, but I still found some interesting titles. So let's see. On DVD for the store, I grabbed Pandora, am I saying that correctly? I had this movie. I've not yet watched it, though. I still haven't checked this movie out. I've heard great things about it, though. That's why I bought it in the first place. Picked this up for a customer. It's already sold, gone, out the door. This one here is already sold. So, very cool, awesome. Had to grab that for that person. And then this I just grabbed because it was new, and that is the triple feature set of Me, Myself, and Irene, Club Dread, and Dude, Where's My Car? Now, the plastic is off it, but the security sticker is still intact. The discs had never been removed, so that is really cool. Just, again, had to grab it for the store because it was basically in brand new condition. Had it been used, I probably would have passed on it, but brand new, yeah, picking it up for the store. That's awesome. And then on DVD for me, I grabbed 2 Mini Cooper documentaries. What the heck are these? We have Minnie, the complete story from 1959 to 2000, and Mini Cooper, the story of the classic Mini Cooper, 1961 to 2000. So yeah, that's a difference of 2 years. I don't know what that's about. So interesting. I believe this one here is a DVD-R. Yes, it is. And this one here is not, right? No, that's a standard DVD. So interesting. I have no idea who out there had these or why these showed up at the Goodwill. I mean, who out there was like, I love Mini Coopers. I got to get the documentaries on them. I don't know, and had 2 of them. I'm assuming these are probably from the same person. That would be really weird if 2 people in the area just happen to donate 2 different Mini Cooper documentaries at the same time. I'm doubting it. Probably from the same person. I guess just a Mini Cooper enthusiast. I don't know. But regardless, these are cool. I had to pick them up. They're awesome. I look forward to checking them out. I love documentaries, and I'm interested to learn about the Mini Cooper. Why not? That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Then on VHS for me, I grabbed, let's see, 84 Charlie Mopic? M-O-P-I-C? Mopic. Yeah. Am I saying that right? I have no idea. This here has never been released to DVD, so it's out of print, only available on VHS, probably Laserdisc and stuff like that, but never to DVD, never to Blu-ray, unless I'm wrong. Sometimes you guys correct me on that, but from what I could tell, from what I saw online, it's never been released to DVD. So awesome. Had to grab that. Never seen it, but I look forward to checking it out. I love a good war movie, and this looks fantastic. And again, never released a DVD, so certainly had to pick that one up for my collection. Then I grabbed a whole bunch of WWF VHS tapes, and I did grab one for me. We have SummerSlam, The Greatest Hits. This is from wrestling when I still watched wrestling from the very, very, very early 90s. I was a late 80s, early 90s dust flying. Late 80s, early 90s wrestling fan. That's when I watched it. So this is Mr. Perfect versus Bret the Hitman Hart, Undertaker versus Kamala. Am I saying his name right? That's the guy who's like kind of like a voodoo guy, right? I think. Yokozuna versus Lex Luger. That's awesome. Ted DiBiase versus Razor Ramon. So very, very cool. This is totally awesome. I had to grab this from me. That is great. Again, this is the time in wrestling that I was actually still watching wrestling. I have very fond memories of this with my dad. Every like Saturday and Sunday, we would sit down. I'd have my grilled cheese sandwich, and we'd be watching wrestling together. So very fond memories of my father in wrestling. That's why I love picking these up. Not only do I enjoy them, but it brings back great memories of my dad, who unfortunately did pass away a few years ago. So very, very cool. That is awesome. This one is for me. Basically, the kind of rule of thumb is, if it's that WWF logo, there's a good chance I will be keeping it for me. And then when you come across that WWF logo, there's a good chance it's going on the store. And that's the case with these three right here. These are all for the store. We have just Rock Bottom, In Your House. Awesome. Judgment Day, In Your House. So awesome. Yeah, I guess this is all about The Undertaker. That's pretty cool. And then we have "'Cause Stone Cold Said So." Awesome. So again, three more wrestling VHS for the store. Very cool. I got a whole boatload of these now. If you guys are looking for wrestling VHS, there are a lot right now at the Cinema Sickness store. I just keep picking those ones up. They're awesome. Then I had to grab this. I actually have one of these in my collection, or not in my collection, at my store a little while ago. It sold pretty fast, so I wanted to grab another one, and that is Small Soldiers, brand new factory sealed VHS. Great movie. I love this one. Kirsten Dunst. I mean, it's so good. It's so fantastic. It's pretty cheesy, but in a really fun sort of way. And again, I had a copy that was brand new factory sealed on VHS not too long ago in the store, and it did sell, so I wanted to grab myself another copy. And then this I had to pick up. I'm almost tempted to keep it for myself, but no, it's going to go on the store. This is pretty awesome. We have Night of the Living Dead. Look at that artwork. I mean, yeah, it's kind of plain and simple. Looks like somebody just drew it in Photoshop or something, or maybe it's just clip art. I have no idea. It's ridiculous, but it's fun. I don't know. I've never seen this cover art before. I like it. So again, I'm tempted to keep it for myself, but no, I'm gonna put it up on the store. That is just too cool though. Just a really interesting release of this movie that I've never seen before. I've seen many covers to Night of the Living Dead, and usually they're pretty bad, but I don't know, I kind of like this one. So, and again, had to pick it up for the store. That is awesome. So there you go. That is everything I picked up today. Unfortunately, not a ton for me. It looks like, what did I grab for me? I can't follow. This is it. That's it for me. That's all I picked up for my collection. But again, I'm trying to be a bit... Oh, no, I'm sorry. And this, one VHS, or two VHS. I'm trying to be a bit more selective, give myself a little bit of a budget, not just buy anything and everything. So kind of just chose the stuff I really wanted. And of course, you guys know I'm a huge fan of documentaries, cool WWF, and I can't go wrong with an out-of-print movie. That's very awesome. So that's about it. So again, there you go. That is everything. All right, it's been a crazy long day, and I'm sure the rest of the evening will be crazy long as well. But stay tuned after the credits, because I do have a really cool announcement for you guys. So that is it. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. And of course, don't forget to check out Patreon to help support the show. The simple donation of $1 or as much as you like. It's only like $12 a year. Really does help out. Goes a long way. Goes right back into these videos, and it does gain you early access to most of my videos as well. Also, be sure to check out Spreadshirt to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, and of course, Instagram to check out the Cinema Sickness store, where you can pick up all kinds of awesome media, like stuff you saw today, and much more. Links to all that can be found down below in the description of this video. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. And I am tired. Bye. Alright, so like I said, big announcement. This is fantastic. I've just been offered the opportunity to become a guest at Blobfest this year. Yes, 2017 Blobfest, the 18th annual Blobfest, held in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania at the Colonial Theater. I will be a guest there. I'll have my own table. I'll have merchandise for sale. A lot of Cinema Sickness store stuff for sale. I'll be signing autographs. If you bring something for me to sign, I will sign it, whatever you want. Bring a VHS tape, bring a piece of paper, bring whatever. I will sign whatever you like. It will be done. So very, very cool. That is absolutely awesome. I'm so excited. It is definitely my favorite event of the year. I'm a huge fan of Blobfest. I've been attending it for many years. I've been covering it on the show for many, many years. I'll definitely be covering it this year as well. It's going to be a little bit more difficult this year since I'm going to be a guest, but I'll juggle it. I'll figure it out. Again, I'm just so excited to be a guest this year since it is my favorite event of every year. I look forward to July every single year because I know Blobfest is coming, and I'm so excited. So very, very cool, great opportunity. I'm blessed with this opportunity. It's amazing, and I just thank everybody at the Colonial Theater for allowing this to happen. It's really awesome. So, a lot of you guys have recently contacted me to say you're coming out to the Blobfest. Some of you guys as far away as places like California and Texas. I mean, a lot of you guys are coming from kind of far away to come to the Blobfest, and that is totally cool. Definitely see me if you do. Let me know if you're coming. I would love to hear too. But if you are coming, I will be there. I'll be again selling all kinds of awesome stuff from the store and signing autographs. So that is fantastic. I'll put a link down below to the Colonial Theater's website. You can check them out. You can get more information if you want. Ticket information. It's free to actually just go to the Blobfest if you want to go to the street fair and everything. They block up the whole street. There's all kinds of people selling stuff, all kinds of things to do. There's costume contests, all kinds of little events going on. There's all kinds of stuff that's free. But if you want to go actually to see the Blob, the movie, which is really awesome because you were seeing the Blob in the Colonial Theater, which is the theater featured in the movie. When the Blob attacks the theater in the movie, that's the theater. That's where it was shot. The whole movie was shot in this area, and you're actually watching the Blob attack the theater. You're watching the Blob in Attack the Theater. It's really, really weird and awesome, and I love it. So, if you want to get tickets to all that and everything, and you want to know more information, links down below in the description of this video. So, all right, guys, totally awesome. Again, if you're coming to Blobfest this year, leave me a comment, let me know, send me an email. I would love to hear from you. So, all right, that is it. I'm pumped. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.